Good morning, Monday, January 19th. How you guys doing? Hello, Joe. Hello, Night Drift. How you guys doing? Good morning. Let's get started with the live stream today. I do feel like I'm just gonna fix. I'm always fixing something when the live stream starts. I think my gauge cluster kind of looks a little bit dull. There, I don't know. Looks better to me. Maybe too dark for you guys, but time will tell. So let's continue the career. Hello, Cherry Fernandez, 2494. All right, so we have... Oh, that's good, Gary. Hello, Green Bean. All right, finally connected to TikTok. So we are good to go. Let's get on the road. I don't think I have any trailers today, to be honest. We can put here miles to an empty tank. And we are rocking the Mosa stuff in the house. We got our new Mosa ecosystem installed over the weekend. No, Calum, it's not done. I literally finished building the whole thing yesterday. It takes some time to edit, and I probably will be doing this over the week at night. And eventually it'll be done, I promise. AM1, why not the Volvo steering wheel? Like I just said, I literally finished putting Mosa here yesterday, so didn't have time to convert all my steering wheels to the Mosa ecosystem. So I do have a bunch of steering wheels. I have this BMW one, I have the Volvo one, I have a Cadillac one, and to convert, it takes a few steps. So Mosa is interesting because their ecosystem is not closed, so I can literally just put the quick release, which is what I did here. You can see the Mosa logo here. In this steering wheel, I just put the quick release, and the buttons are not working. So I don't call it converted yet. So the buttons are just here sitting. I don't have any electronics inside here to connect with my computer yet. That'll be done. I'm making a video about that. And you see, this is just able to be driven in the Mosa ecosystem now, but not be operated with the button. The same applies to my Volvo steering wheel, but the Volvo is a little more complicated. That Volvo was my first attempt on getting a real car wheel to work with the game, so it's not done as easy as that BMW one is to change around. So I do have the Volvo. It'll be here soon. Just stay tuned for that. How the CarPlay works, how is it connected, or is it just for visual? It is absolutely functional. It's not for visual only. Let me synchronize it. Wait. I gotta synchronize because I just started a live stream and I forgot to do that. So let's, okay, we got the settings, and then let's move. There we go. Now it's synchronized. So the Apple CarPlay is functional. As you can see here, the date is January 19th. We have the time is up there on the left, like in the time for the CarPlay. Obviously, this is made to look like an Apple CarPlay. It is not a real Apple CarPlay. This is a SimHub dashboard, and it does have information about your computer, which is more important than having a real CarPlay here, because that wouldn't be available on a CarPlay. I have the CPU temperature up top on the left, the GPU temperature on the bottom left here. I have a bunch of information like the frame rate. I have information about what's going on with the memory, you know, and I can tell that something weird is going on because I've got only 49 frame rates and usually about 60. That's what should be locked in at 60 FPS, but we'll see. GPU load is normal at 80% with the game and 15% for the CPU load. So yeah, there's a bunch of information. Then there is, let me just take care of some business here. So there is another screen that also has information about the game. This is information about what's happening with the truck simulator right now. Then I have damage for the truck, and separated by the engine, tires, and transmission. Have a little bit of information there on the right here about the real life, or a little bit of real life. So there's fuel, which shows how many gallons, how many miles for the range, what's the mile per gallon, and then the real-time ETE and ETA, that shows how long it'll take to finish the delivery. And up on the top, it's about delivery, and on the top left here is information about the truck. Very self-explanatory. And then here, just the music that's playing right now. It's called Liquid Vinyl by Harris Healer, Stream Beats. So yeah, it's functional. All right, let's get going. Is there any way to get a working key to start? Yes, it's super easy actually. I don't have one here. I didn't feel the need for that, but that wouldn't be hard to do. Let me put my... All right. Did you get a new steering wheel? Yes, we got a new Mosa ecosystem here. We're still upgrading all the wheels that I have, all the real wheels to Mosa. I literally finished putting the wheelbase yesterday with the stock. So right now we have the Mosa multifunction stock, not the Volvo anymore. And yeah, I'll be working on the video, and I should be releasing it soon. So let's get a job, and then let's get going. Let's choose a job here. Freight market. So we are in Flagstaff, Arizona. We're gonna drive Colorado. It's a short, nice trip, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take some smaller trips today. Oh, don't worry, man. Juan, I just finished this weekend, so don't worry about that. You're not outdated. I literally finished it over the weekend. I started Saturday, and I just finished it this weekend. Reggie, thank you, man. Oh yeah, right. Did you see that? Look at me rocking this beautiful new steering wheel. So the Mosa steering wheel for trucks is nice because for those of you who don't have like a computer or a car dashboard like I do, it does have a bunch of cool functions here that help out, especially if you add the multi-stock function that they call here for Mosa. Get the engine a little louder here. There we go. Shift gear, game studio, yeah, mano. Oh, and I just noticed something. It's not aligned. And it's not aligned because I was playing with this one yesterday with the BMW one. That's easy to do. I forgot to do that. And also, it's not doing 1800. Now you're gonna get to see. That's super easy to do. Let's open up the Mosa pit. Is that it called? Mosa pit house. Truck spotter, Jamie. I'm doing fine, man. How about yourself? Yeah, my wheel's upside down, right, Daniel? I noticed that too. All right, so let's get this. Where is? There we go. So this, where? Yeah. Let's get this. This is the center. Or, I don't know if I have to. Yeah, it's completely upside down. I think it's the way you put it on. I'm still learning, so bear with me. Center. Okay, now this is center. And let's put at 1800 because we're driving a truck. Oh, it is that already. Oh, yeah, right. I made a profile for the game. Currently running the right game. Awesome. I love this software already. Yeah, we're gonna get it back right, don't worry. The Volvo wheel is right behind me. I got the BMW working already, but not the buttons. I can do that with the Volvo today, but the buttons are not gonna be working. I'm planning to do this over the week. I gotta edit the video. I got so many stuff to do. Yeah, now it should be right. Let's see here. Like we can see the steering wheel down there. Yeah. I think the Volvo doesn't turn that much because you see the you know, it's not in sync. Let's go. But 1800 feels right, so. What doesn't the Volvo have that the new one has? It's just, this one has more buttons on it, and this is Moza. So Moza is sponsoring my channel, so I want to use the Moza a little bit, at least for now. I'm gonna use my Volvo one, don't worry. It's just that for now, I think I'm gonna use the Moza a little bit, and swap with the Volvo and the BMW and the Cadillac, because we're gonna get the Cadillac working here, and that's the tutorial video. Yeah, that was because of the game settings. Is your game setting set to 1800? Yes. Oh, the game says 1800. Oh, I don't know. I didn't know that. No, mine doesn't, I think. Let me see. Options. Where would that be? In controls, probably, I would guess. Let's see. Controller type, wheel. Steering sensitivity. Is this? Oh, 900. Oh, that's the animation range. So, okay, now it's gonna match. Yeah, but this is just the animation range. I think the wheel was already doing the right things, just not the animation. Let's see. Yes, now it matches perfectly. Good. All right, thank you guys. See? Learning something new every day. How do you connect the buttons to the game SVR17? So pretty simple. Arduino Unos or Arduino Micro. So then you can just get the buttons to work in the game. This is what, let me get one here. This is what the Arduino looks like. This little guy over here. This is an Arduino Uno. Micro. Is it here? Why? Wait. Where is it? I think it's to the left then. Sorry, let me find myself here. Hope there's no cars behind me. Oh, I see it. Right there. What happened to your Volvo wheel? Nothing, man. It's just not set yet to work with the Mosa ecosystem. I don't know if you recall, I had a Fanatec ecosystem up until last week. So now I have a Mosa, and I have to convert my steering wheels to work with Mosa. That's all. The Volvo will be back. Oh, nice. What is your dream car, man? What is your new dream car? All right, I see the trailer. Get it. Is it possible to use any car wheel with ATS? Yes. It depends on your wheelbase, obviously. But if you do have a Mosa, I will have a video out on how to get a real car steering wheel to work. It's super easy. If you want just to have a steering wheel to work, that's very easy. Like this one works with the Mosa. All you have to do is put a quick release in the back and you're done. You slap it and you put it in and it works. Obviously the buttons are not working, but then that's for the tutorial. All right, connected. Yes, Daniel, thank you for answering that. Yeah, that is correct. All you have to do is put the Mosa connector and then it works. Pretty simple, actually. Now, the buttons for the... let's go back inside the truck so I can show you. This is what I use to connect the buttons for steering wheels. This is called ESP32. Let me try it on this camera as well. I don't know which one is better to show things around. But this is an ESP32. The ESP32 is cool because the connection can be made with Bluetooth. Meaning, if I put a little battery, one of those like tiny batteries, connect it here, and connect this with the buttons, I can get any steering wheel to work with this. So, yeah, it's super easy. That's what I'm gonna cover on my tutorial, the new one. Let's connect the trailer here. So to connect the trailer, all I have to do is press compass and go back inside the truck. All right. Hey, I had to ask, but do you have the Louisiana map? I didn't buy it yet, I think, Gary. I need to finish I put on my shopping cart and I forgot. First one, Lotus Omega, you know. Yes, sir, I do. Second one is Mercedes W113 Pagoda. I have to check which one is the W113. Okay, we're connected. Let's get going. The short trip. We're gonna be there in 22 minutes. So hang in tight and let's get delivering. Truck reverse sound. Is that how you play it in your head, Samsung? Do you have Texas? Yeah, I have all the others, Robert. Only one missing right now is Louisiana. Okay, clear right, clear left. Nope. You're gonna wait. I'm here now. I'm committed. You want that cluster for your regular S60. It's much nicer. So there's a company in Canada that can, if you buy a cluster like this, they can convert it to put your mileage on it. Now, let me ask you a question. What year is yours, Daniel? Because you can always buy just the gauge and then swap the background. Thank you, A. Thank you, sir. Guys, thank you for joining the live stream. Don't forget to double tap to like the live and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I play American Truck Simulator during the weekdays, American on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and then Euro Truck Simulator on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then we go nuts on other days, like weekends. We play whatever comes around. 2004. Okay, so you got the green connector. The good news is, Daniel, all from 2004 till 2009, the needles and the backgrounds are the same. The only thing that's different is the electronics. So yours, for instance, does not work here in my simulator because Volvo changed the CAN bus from 2004 to 2005, meaning it's just not gonna work on my simulator. But what you can do is if you find a blue gauge, a S60R on eBay, for instance, for a good price, you can buy that one. And then you can open up your gauge cluster, swap the needles, and then get the blue ones without having to adapt the mileage. Because the problem is if you plug that one into your computer in your car, even if you buy the right 2004 one, your car will trigger a mileage scam warning. So it's like, not a scam, it's a mismatch. So forever in the life of that car, when you plug into the computer, it will say like the mileage doesn't match because it won't match. The mileage on the gauge cluster has its own memory, its own life. So your ECU has another memory of how many miles your car has. So in normal case, your mileage matches the gauge mileage. So if you change the mileage of the gauge cluster, it doesn't match the ECU, it's not gonna, they're gonna trigger. So in order to avoid that, you can do two things. One, send it to, I'm trying to remember the name of the company. They're in Canada, and they can reprogram your new cluster to match your mileage. Two, to avoid that, you can just swap the back of the dials and the needle. So that's how you can do this. It's getting dark here in, I think we're in Arizona, right? Yeah, we were in Flagstaff, so we're still in Arizona. Yo, Nick! Yeah, this is Apple CarPlay, man. It's a SimHub dashboard, and there is a tutorial on my channel, and you can download that and work on your simulator as well. Just swap over to blue background would be the easy option. Yes, that would be the easy option. Definitely. It's not hard, but what you have to do is be careful when you remove the needles, because when you put it back, you need to be in the right place. So obviously mark where the needle was before, so when you put it back, it needs to, you know, like if you put a little mark right here, and the needle, if you put the needle like this, it's gonna be off. So marking here and putting the needle back in the same position, that'll make it work. It's not hard. Also, one way I can recommend to remove the needles, and I did that a few times, use a pair of pliers that are, you know, those pliers that are like curved like this. Those are great to just scoop under and remove without having to put your fingers. And also wear gloves when doing that, because you avoid, you know, putting finger, you know, on, you know, your grease onto the gauge cluster. You don't want to do that. Thank you, E. Why don't? All right. Got a lot of different people today. How you doing, Nick? Oops. Yes, exactly. Fingerprints. Forgot the word for a second. I'm good, man. I'm good. Today's a holiday here in the United States. And I'm going to get an engine for my R. Oh, man, that's going to be a trip today. Not looking forward to that, to be very honest. At all. I woke up with anxiety today at 5 a.m. because I was thinking about this operation I got to do later today. I got to drive an hour, get an engine, and bring it home. I don't have a lot of space left in my garage. If you watched my video, you can, oh, I didn't post that one yet. So if you watch my video when I post it, you'll see my garage is like, I have 2 cars in the garage, and the third bay I'm using for the simulator. So I'm overwhelmed. Thank you, Star, for the heart me, man, and thank you, Nick. Ouch. Going a little over here to the rumble strip. And I'm not going too fast. The road is kind of curvy, and it lets me drive at 65 miles an hour. Yeah, always doing something, man. I was gonna ask you, Nick, did you remove your Christmas light already? Because you spent a lot of time putting them on. All right, we stopped here. There's a construction. Yeah, and TikTok is really, really bothering me. Let me send a message to I'll do that later, but don't text and drive, guys. Not even on the sim. All right, back. Yeah. TikTok while driving. Don't do that. I know, but I have 211,000 followers there. You know, until I get my 100,000 here, I still need to, you know, I need to focus a little bit there. And I have, you know, find people that watch me there every day. So I like TikTok. Even though I don't understand how and why they keep shadow banning me. It's just so weird. Like, I've been over this so many times. I appealed so many times. I don't even, you know, I don't even curse on my live stream. I'm not breaking any rules. I'm doing everything they ask, but they still flag me for dangerous driving, which I'm not driving. I'm in a simulator. God dang it. I have a notice right here. Read it. So if you guys want to really help out, just join my, you know, subscribe to my channel. Double tap to like the live stream. That helps a lot. Yeah. But in any case, I got to stop for a rest because it's dark here. And I don't like to drive at night while I'm live streaming because it gets dark for you guys. You can barely see outside. I mean, you can't see, but you know what I mean. What's the truck's mileage? That's a good question. I don't know. This one, I can't see it. I don't know. Probably a lot of miles, because the car's mileage, 124,000 miles, is going up, but it's from all the games that I play. And besides, the game is compressed 10:1. So here, the mileage is real mileage. So if I drive 40 miles an hour for 1 hour, I'll get an extra 40 miles. But if I drive 40 miles in here, but I'm driving this, it's times 10, so it's 400 miles. Thank you, man. New wheel already, 777. Yes, sir. I installed it on Saturday. Actually, I finished yesterday on Sunday, but yeah. It was a lot of work, man. A lot of work. I mean, I don't want to change wheelbases anytime soon. Let me put it that way. My body is still sore from all the work that I've done on Friday. Like, really sore. All I have to do now is convert my real steering wheels to work with the game again. BMW has the quick release already installed, but the buttons are not working. Yes, sir. Yeah. Looks like you have new stocks as well. Why though? Because they're the old ones, or the DIY ones from Volvo. I have just the 3D printed that works on a Fanatec. It doesn't work here. So I decided to go all in with the Mosa ecosystem. And these are pretty good. I'm gonna tell you, like, I had original car stocks before. This feels like a real car. Like, really does. And it works pretty well. Oh, thank you for the jewels, Robert. Thank you, man. A bit sad? Oh man, no, it's not sad. Don't worry, I'm still gonna put the Volvo steering wheel back. I'm just using the Mosa, and it's more attainable for people. Like, you know, people see me with my DIY stuff and think, man, that's hard to do. I know it's, you know, might feel it's hard to do, but it's not. That's what I wanna, you know. But I'm still gonna teach people how to do that on with the DIY stuff. And also the cruise control also works here. Yeah, I just turn it on and then I can put more speed here. Pretty cool, just like in a real car as well. Although the Volvo one has on the steering wheel. Thank you, 777. I like the original too, man. But, you know, compromise. And I still have them. All I have to do to make them work here is 3D print something like this. And it's pretty easy because I got the design already. Did you watch the AF Con last night? I didn't. What is that? I don't even know what that is, man. I'm sorry. Daniel HD, do you know if a bad diesel filter for my S60 make your turbo shut off? Kind of like on limp mode. Oh, that's a good question, man. I don't know. Here in the US, we don't have a lot of diesel engines. I don't have a lot of experience with diesel. But I wouldn't think it would make it shut off. It doesn't make a lot of sense. That means your turbo is probably just going bad. Turbos don't shut off like... They're not like electronic pieces that can be, you know, on or off. Awesome, Matt. That's a great question, Matt, and I'm happy to answer because now I literally... Well, I played yesterday for about 2-3 hours with the new R12, and today we're playing with the R12. So I don't have a lot of experience yet, but I am, you know, my first impressions, shall we say, from Fanatec to Mosa. Well, Fanatec, mine had 12 Newton meters. That's why I asked Mosa for a 12 Newton meter, because it's very comparable. The force feedback is very similar. I can't tell there's much difference. Like when I go to the rumble strips, you can see the steering wheel shaking. Very similar feeling. One thing I noticed was, for instance, my Volvo steering wheel had a cheaper Mosa a Fanatec steering wheel inside of it. So the software would lock me at 8 Newton meters of force instead of 12. That sucked. The BMW one had a newer, better wheel that I sacrificed to put it in there. So it allowed for the 12. So 12 for 12, Mosa and Fanatec are very similar. I can't tell you, oh, Mosa is better or Fanatec is better. I think they're very similar so far. What I can tell you is Mosa's software has a lot more things to tweak to improve your feeling while driving. I hear you saying Fanatec is the best. No, man, it's not the best. It was the best. When I bought my Fanatec, I think it was the best. It was their apex. But they truly fell off their graces. I mean, man, let's be honest here. In 2021, 2022, Fanatec was unmatched. Like, there's nothing with an affordable price that was not semi-Q that would, be available for us sim racers. Like, if you wanted to get a direct drive in 2021, you would pay like $2,000, $3,000. Fanatec came with that 5 Newton meter, 8 Newton meter base, the GT. It was amazing. Affordable direct drive. They had their steering wheels. They had a big ecosystem. With their downs, like they're also like closed ecosystem, so you can't put any steering wheel on their bases. They shut down the force feedback, which is ridiculous in my opinion. Their steering wheels are super expensive, like very expensive, and they stopped innovating, man. If you think about it, because of their crisis and all their shipping problems, that their CEO's ego, everything that was happening, Fanatec fell behind. They're not the best by far now. SemiQ launched active pedals. Moza went there and launched theirs too. So that was a great move from them. Fanatec does not even have one. Moza has the active shifter. Fanatec doesn't. So Fanatec's ecosystem has been exploding with options and affordable options, while Fanatec just is stuck in their former glory. They were the best, yes. I don't think they're the best anymore. And feeling-wise, just go watch Boosted Media. They'll tell you. Moza, Fanatec, SemiQ, Simtech, Simagic. Like, they're all comparable. Like, you can prefer one over the other, but for personal reasons. But you can't say, like, okay, this one is by far the best anymore. All right, let's see the other questions. Yeah, that is true, Nick. I don't see a lot of bots anymore. Oh, I don't watch a lot of soccer, Neo. That's why. I would assume it'd be because it doesn't get enough fuel. No. Could be. The limp mode could be several reasons, man. Mosa's more changeable, has more wheel options, more accessories. Yes, more everything, Daniel. And they're not cheap, but they're fair prices. Like a quick release from Fanatec will cost you $200. What in the world? Just a quick release. So I have like 5 Fanatec steering wheels here. I'm gonna spend $1,000. Ridiculous, just on quick releases. No. The Star Twice, yes, I'm playing American Truck Simulator. Nice, Aaron. How do you like it so far? Ahmed, oh good, dude. How about yourself? Have I changed the steering wheel? Yes. I have a new Mosa wheelbase here. I'm not using the Fanatec anymore, thank God. So I am slowly now adapting my wheels to work with Fanatec, and currently I have this super cool Mosa truck steering wheel here. That works super well for the truck. How is Mosa better than Fanatec? In so many ways, on War. Like, so many ways. Like, let me ask you the other way around. How is Fanatec better than Mosa? G923 with the right force feedback settings. Don't waste your money on direct drive. I don't agree with that, Pimp Dano. I don't agree with that. Direct drive, any direct drive, will be way better. A G923, try to put a BMW steering wheel on a G923 and tell me a year later if that's still working or if it has fried already. Absolutely not, man. You don't have headroom. You don't have Newton meters, man. That's simple. Oh, you bought a MAN truck? Nice. Oh, thank you, Aaron. Thank you, sir. You can bypass the weigh station. I need to stop at the weigh station anyways. We're gonna just stop there for a sleepover because it's like midnight already. Oh yeah, gotcha. Mosa, yeah. In my opinion, their ecosystem, their prices, their open, like, you know, ecosystem, that just in itself makes it way better. Mosa support is amazing. I've had a pin board issue with my R5 and got a new pin board. Exactly. Like, I've been dealing... I dealt with Fanatec in the past as a content creator. They're so slow to respond. They don't care about the content creators. Mosa, I mean, the lady is super nice. She answers super quickly. Like, I sent an email Friday. It didn't answer over the weekend, and she apologized today for the delayed response. Eladio, what size is the TV? So I have triple 65-inch TVs here. Gonna bypass here because I don't need to stop at the weigh station. Where am I going? We're going to Durango. I think that was New Mexico. Anwar, as soon as I have time, I literally finished this today, yesterday. So I didn't have time yet. I did put the quick release here on the BMW one. You can see it, Mosa quick release here. That's another cool thing about Mosa. The buttons, the screw pattern here is the same as Fanatec's. So I made the holes on the Volvo and on this one for my Fanatec. The same screws work here. The buttons are not working yet. I need to put the ESP32 there. Exactly, Matt. For any steering wheel, they know what they're doing, man. I gotta give it to them. No, you cannot say that about Fanatec. Not only that, I think it's outrageous that they limit their direct drive force if you're not using their top-notch wheels, their expensive wheels. If you buy the BMW steering wheel, like the $200 one, and you have 12 Newton meters, forget it. You're gonna get 8. They don't care. What do you think about the Logitech 920? You know, I think they're all good. Logitech, you know, and Trustmaster, but I think they're old news. I think if you don't have a wheel and you're gonna buy a new one, get a direct drive. Any direct drive. PXN, Mosa, whatever you want to, Hori. But not a Logitech, man. They're still overpriced. Their projects are like from 2005, so I don't see how people are still buying those things in 2026. G29 is a good choice. I don't agree with that. It's a 777. I understand you have one, and it's fair if you have one. Just by all means, it's gonna work fine. But if you do not have a steering wheel, how much is a brand new G29 today? Let's check. I don't even know. Fanatec, Logitech G29 price. The Magic is good. Yeah, Yoda, but that's the thing. 290? Let me see here in my region. Going shopping. $250 on Walmart today. If I buy a Logitech G29, okay? So now, let's check the price for a Moza R3 bundle. $279 for less than $40 more. You can get a direct drive steering wheel. That does not make any sense. G29 does not make any sense if you can buy a direct drive steering wheel for less than 40 bucks more. So it's just absolutely nonsense. I cannot for the life of me justify that. It's like a G20. When was G29 out? So it's like a super old project, and it's an iteration from the G25. You guys remember that G25, like early 2000s, like 2002 maybe? That's like 24 years ago. But if you find a used one, yeah, I mean, by all means. Like, I'm not bashing on a G29. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying a G29 or a Trustmaster are not good. What I'm saying is, like, if you don't have a steering wheel at all, whatsoever, steering wheel in your house, you have a controller, and you want to buy a steering wheel, it does not make any sense to buy a G29 or a T300 because they are ancient. They're PXN. If you okay, you don't like Mosa, you don't want to buy Mosa, fine. PXN, they're cheaper. So it just, I can't justify. Exactly, 777. The G29 is a modernized G27, which is a modernized G25, and that sums it up. Gotta wait, this guy's gonna jump in front of me. So, you know, I just don't. Cyberfan, don't worry, man. We're gonna get the Volvo here, but I am going to promote my new steering wheel because I like it, and I like it. I really do. Good size, good weight. You know, it has good grip on the hands. But I do agree with you. We're gonna get the Volvo back. Don't worry. I just didn't have time, Cyberfan. I might even just convert the quick release today, just so I can plug it in here. Logitech has to release their own truck wheel. They're not going to do that, man. They're not going to do that. Their ecosystem is super limited. And Trustmaster did try their take on the direct drive. It's laughable. Like, really laughable. Yeah, like that, Anwar. I totally agree with you. If you buy a G29 for like $100 or a G920, dude, great find. I cannot justify then buying like a Mosa for 270 bucks. Absolutely not. But if you don't want to buy used, you want to buy brand new, and you don't have a wheel, yeah, and they keep updating. I agree, Nick. Oh, Cyber. Now, I respect your opinion. I'm not gonna say it looks beautiful. I think it looks good, but it doesn't. I don't think it looks better. I like the Volvo here, and we're gonna get the Volvo. But I also have the BMW and the Cadillac we're gonna rock on. So don't get mad at me because of that. What do you think about inverting your pedals, Matt? Dude, I thought about doing this weekend when I took everything apart, but then it's an added step. I have to put the wood there. It's easy. I did that on my tutorial build in my garage. If you watch my tutorial video, it's inverted. But I don't know. I just can't justify. It works so well like this, and I don't feel like, you know, oh, it's weird to use the pedals. No, it's just about the same. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna invert the pedals. What do you think of the new Logitech wheel? Like I said, the direct drive ones, I think they promised a big ecosystem that they never delivered. I had to go do stuff when I'm back. Have checked. Have you checked? No, I haven't checked. I've been live streaming, man. Sorry. I got it from a nice kit that don't play anymore. Yeah, James. I mean, if you get a used one, by all means. David, do you sim race? Yes, I do. On a truck, I would have fit a lot, especially in my end truck. Yeah. Thank you, Apex. Direct drive for a regular home isn't a good option. It can break your table. Only if you get like a G21, an R21, which I I don't recommend. If you have a table, nothing bigger than 9 I would recommend. 12 Newton meters for a table, for a desk set, I think it's already a little too much. But then I agree with you totally. Gonna burn the microphone. Oh, the Cadillac one, I can't wait to get that one working. I am gonna record a video. I was going to get the Cadillac with the quick release already, because that's easy. But then I thought, no, I gotta record a video, so I'm gonna record a video. I want people to know how to do that for Moza. Here we are, Home Depot. What wheelbase you got behind it? I got the Moza R12 behind this. Good morning. Or afternoon. It's 1 p.m. in the game. Where do I have to park? Oh, there. Okay. You woke up at 1 p.m.? Oh man, I don't do that since, I don't know, I was 20 years old. Does the radio has a radio? Yes. Oh, wait, no. Does the radio has a radio to contact other local truck drivers? No, Rishu, I'm playing offline. That means I don't have anybody to talk to here. Where's the parking spot? For a long time no see. Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Yeah, I installed Moza yesterday. Finished yesterday the installation. This is the Moza R12 user, and with the TSW steering wheel. All right, where is the parking space? Still. I don't see it. Where is it? Nothing is blinking here. Where? Did it break? The game broke. There is no sign? How's the force feedback on the R12? Pretty good. I'd say very comparable to my Fanatec that I had before, with the advantage of being an open ecosystem. It says it's right here behind me, but I can't seem to find it. Gotta go for a U-turn here. Maybe it glitched. What's my opinion on Cadillac joining the F1? Man, I mean, not because I own a Cadillac, but I do like the idea. No, I'm in a pickle here. I don't want to knife the truck, but let's see if I can get this out. I'm delivering, Cyber. No Volvo badge? Pee-wee, no. This one I'm gonna keep with the Moza logo. I'm gonna keep my Volvo. Yeah, I didn't knife it. Great. Oh, right. Oh, dude, it was right here. Look at this. It was right in front of me, and I didn't see it. It's on the C-dock here. That C-dock over there, but it's fainted. The little... Can you guys see the white thing blinking? It's so fainted. Oh, man. Let's go. We got to do that again now, because that would be an easy part. Just head straight in and back in. Now we got to go and do another U-turn here. I think we can. Oh, hey, Orange. Welcome. Let's see if I can make the U-turn here. Fanatec worked fine. No issues with Fanatec. The only problem I have with Fanatec was their limitation on the force feedback. That was annoying. That was pretty annoying. And their closed ecosystem. So every time I want to get a new steering wheel working on it, I would have to buy a what was it called? An emulator. There's no belt drive Moses sim race, Chris. Just direct drive. This is direct drive. This is 12 Newton meters. There we go. What a mess for this Sparky here. Where's the Volvo wheel? It'll be back. I didn't have time to convert the Volvo for Fanatec yet, from Fanatec to Mosa yet. There we go. Let's park this baby. So we're parking behind us on the C dock over there. I think I'm off center, so we're gonna have to maneuver a little bit. All right, to get the wheel fixed, changed. I didn't. It wasn't. Had no problem. Wasn't it for a reason? Maybe the wheel itself couldn't handle. The wheel can handle it. Like 12 Newton meters, dude. We're not talking about 21 Newton meters. The wheel can handle it. It's not for a reason. It's for there is a reason. It's called capitalism. Greed. It's called greed. They want to control the market. They want to make sure that you buy the more expensive wheel. Got green here, but we're crooked. I want to park perfect. So it's called greed. That's the only reason, man. And I can't support a brand that does that. Like, if I'm gonna recommend a brand to my viewers and subscribers and followers, it's a brand that I would buy it myself. The reason why I had the Fanatec and I bought it before was because it was the only good thing there was in the 2021 era. But we are 5 years ahead, and now things have changed. Cyberfan, why does it call R12? Because it has 12 Newton meters. There we go. And parking brake is on. Let's unload this baby. Matt, the Moza wheel is better centered. Also, when you spin, there's no variation compared to the Volvo wheel. No, I'd say the Volvo was pretty centered. I didn't have like a very, it wouldn't vary a lot. I'm late? How? Oh, I slept. Some cargoes you can't sleep. This sucks. Let's get a new job. Thank you, Hush. What's the leather, fake leather, like on the Moza truck wheel? On my Volvo? No, the Volvo is a real leather, just like this one. Real leather. This one is fake, but it feels pretty good. Let me get the other steering wheels. Up here. So this is the. Let me put my headphones back. Hey, Slow Wayne Productions, dude. Guys, go check Slow Lane Productions. He's the man. He's got a Honda Civic, fully functional. Thank you, man. I finished yesterday. It was a mess, man. It was a lot of trouble. Now I gotta get the steering wheels all hooked up in the simulator. So this is the Volvo one that people keep talking about. I don't know if you guys are new here to the channel, but this is the Volvo. It also works. The button works and everything works. Now the only problem I have here and why I'm not using it today is because it's still got the Fanatec quick release. This is Fanatec's quick release, and I need to change it to Mosa. And the buttons are gonna be easy because these buttons here are already on a ESP32. This is the ESP32 guy here, right here. So I literally only have to convert the quick release and put a battery in here. Pretty easy to do. Here's the inside. And this is one of the things I hate about Fanatec. It's right here. You see the green board? This is a steering wheel from Fanatec that I had to buy for $120 just to destroy it, rip the PCB apart so it can connect to the wheelbase, and the wheelbase only needs to say, oh yeah, there is a Fanatec connected. I'll allow you to use the force feedback. This is what I think is ridiculous. And I don't agree with that. They make a closed ecosystem. So I am happy to rip this Fanatec board out of here and then finally be able to just operate a steering wheel, normal. And that will be done very, very, very soon. So I'll be doing this week. I'm not gonna make a tutorial video on this one. So yeah, the NRG quick release also works. Moza sent me some quick releases, so I don't have to really buy. But yeah, the ESP32 is right here. You can kind of see the red wires down here. Let me get on closer. I can get this one a little closer. It has a zoom feature. Oops, not this one. Here. So you can kind of see what I'm talking about. That red wires up there are going to the ESP32. And all I have to do is remove this PCB out here and add where the battery, where the power goes to the ESP32. I'm gonna connect a little battery, one of those like small for RC stuff that can be recharged with a USB cable. And yeah, and I'll put the quick release here, which Moza is smart enough to have made one for this size, which is the same as a Fanatec, so I don't even have to drill new holes. Just gonna be actually plug and play. And oh, you can kind of see the buttons that I have behind the steering wheel for the Volvo here. So yeah, this is gonna be on my simulator pretty soon again, as it was up until Friday. And this, let me get, yeah. This is the airbag cover. There's nothing to see here. There's nothing major. And here is the Cadillac steering wheel that I will be adapting to work with Moza. And this one I'm going to create a full tutorial about it. So this is the airbag cover I got from a company called Zen Carbon. They make these handmade, hand-stitched, and this is the Cadillac CT5V steering wheel. So it's a beautiful steering wheel. Over the back because it looks better. So this is a beautiful steering wheel that is in my other car that I have in my garage. It does have an LED here, so we're gonna try to figure out how to work this LED so it can be a shift light. Make all the buttons work, and then add here in the back, we're gonna put the quick release from Moza. So I gotta drill the holes. I'll be teaching you guys how to do that. I'll be connecting the ESP32 so the buttons, the paddle shifter and everything else just works. All right, get going and driving. How have you been, Slow Lane? Man, it's been a while since I've seen you live, but I think I haven't tried to find you live at night because at night I've been so tired lately. So where shall we go? Joplin? Oh, this one is here. Oh no, California. I'm out. Houston. No, too short. Yeah, let's go Texas. Houston, Texas. No automatically opening pillow when you fall asleep. That's a comfort pillow. It blows up on you, right? Yeah. No comfort pillow here. Yes, I do, Aviation. I'm enjoying it. I am thoroughly enjoying. I got it yesterday working, so I've driven about maybe what, an hour today and about 3 hours yesterday, about 4 hours. I love the 4C back is great, super adjustable. I love the lights and everything. I love the steering wheel. It's Logitech. That's what I'm. Yeah, I'm just going to the steering wheel. I like the grip, the size of it. Very good. The leather feeling here is pretty good. I don't know if it's real leather or, you know, fake leather, but it works pretty well. The buttons are very responsive. Like you get a really firm like click when you shift. I put one of the buttons here on the steering wheel, this one, to change the Apple CarPlay, and it's like it's a satisfactory, highly satisfying to push the button. This one changed the song. Go to the next one, for instance. Yeah, I changed the song. So good, nice button. I put this here for the arrows for the information. So pretty cool. Yeah, I liked it. I'm very impressed. It's the first time actually I'm using a gaming steering wheel on my simulator, because I rarely used the Fanatec ones that I had. Roberto, nice. Hong Kong. I don't think I had anybody saying that they were from Hong Kong before. That's pretty cool. Well, good evening to you, right? Because it's night time for you. Oh, we're pretty close. We're going to turn left on the other. Yeah, it probably is, but it feels pretty good. I mean, and I have real leather here. Like, this is real leather. I'm okay with it. See you later, Aaron. Where is it? Oh, we just left Home Depot and we're gonna get a trailer at Target. Matt, I'm gonna be honest with you, I had no idea either. I was surprised when I saw that. Not only that, but let me show you something that was really cool that I didn't know. Let me just pick up the trailer here. Like I purposely I didn't watch any reviews because I wanted to have my own impression and I wanted to be as pure as possible. So look at this. Look how cool this thing is. You can come here to the steering wheel and you can come here to the button lights. Say I want to have the arrow here. If I want to use as a turn signal, I want to be green, right? So what you have to do is you have to come here and say edit colors, and I'm gonna edit the number 8 and I'm gonna turn it green. So when I click confirm, now it's green. Let me move closer so you guys can see. I didn't know that you could do that. Maybe the green won't be so dramatic for you guys because of the color in this camera is bad, but you can kind of see, right? It's green. I'm gonna change it to red, so it's something more like obvious. There, you can see the red now. It's so cool. Like you can get different colors on the buttons. Like, I think I want to change everything to white later, because my lights, everything is white in the dash here. So I can come here and just say, okay, white, And I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but I'm turning it into white. And white. And you can change per game. So if you want to have a game where you have a different color for a light, where, you know, it would make sense for you, like, I don't know, the pit limiter. You want the pit limiter to be, well, you're not going to be driving a truck, but I'm pretty sure if they do have it here, they have in the other steering wheels. Like, I'm so new to the ecosystem, I didn't even have the time to test the other steering wheel that I have. And I got 2 more coming that I can't talk about yet because they're launches. There you go. Now it's all white. Let me save the profile. Save as not official. This is Flyboy. There we go. And we can bind the game every time we launch a American Truck Simulator or Euro. Where's Euro? Euro. Alphabetical. Yeah, right here. Euro. There you go. It'll load up with the white lights. That's so cool. And I think you can create telemetry effects. Like, but I don't think this game shows the telemetry. It'd be cool if you could get the turn left indicator and turn right indicator. Let me see if I can do that. And then I wanted to... The position is number 8, if I'm not mistaken, so... 8. 340 milliseconds. I know this is what I use for the Volvo. Let's see if that'll work. Let's save. And you can change the brightness. Let's put 100% brightness so it's... More! More is better. Let's see if I... Yeah, it doesn't. We'll find a way. It's so cool. I like the steering wheel so far. So that's what I can say. Let's get the trailer here. Is it converted to Mosa now? Yes, sir. Hey, Daft Gamer girl, hello. You're using a Hori. Hori is a great steering wheel if you like trucks. I literally had to go and investigate more about it. There's our trailer right there. I had to, I didn't know Hori that well, and a lot of people came here to my live stream and were like, oh, you should check out Hori. And I did, and it seems pretty cool. Did I change my name or something? Absolutely not. I'm Flybrick S60R since I began posting content in my social media. You like it? Is there different models? I'm not that familiar with Hori yet. I saw a few pictures and videos, but I don't know. Do you drive trucks or cars? But here we are. Let's connect the trailer. We got this beautiful Target trailer here. Imagine you could convert Moza wheel to Fanatec quick release. What do you mean? Imagine you could convert Moza to Fanatec. I can't. It's easy. That's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, talking to my daughter. It's holiday here in America. Like taking a Moza wheel and putting it... Cookie Gamer, exactly. No, you can't. You can do that, but you gotta buy an emulator for Fanatec. Because Fanatec, you know, believes that if you're not using a Fanatec wheel, they're not worthy of your force feedback, which is ridiculous. So Fanatec is a closed ecosystem. That's one of the main gripes I had with that. So if you get a Mosa wheel and you want to play like this, like let's say you have a Fanatec like I did, and you don't have a real steering wheel like I do, and you want to just play with a truck and have fun with the truck in your Fanatec. You can't. Fanatec does not make a truck steering wheel, and you do have to buy an emulator that will cost you about $100. There's a UK company that does it, or a bunch of shady companies in AliExpress. I don't know if they're good or not, but then you can plug into that little dongle thing, like it's a small connector that goes into the hole, and it pretends that you are with a Mosa, with a Fanatec wheel connected, so the force feedback will work. Just they're not, Cookie Gamer. That's called greed. Because it's not because of safety, it's just because they are greedy. And also, like, they limit the power of the steering wheel if you're not using the expensive ones. Like my Volvo steering wheel that I had before was limited to 8 Newton meters because of that. Oh, thank you, Nick, for answering. I missed that question. Where are you driving? What state or city? Jared, we are in, I think we're in New Mexico. Are we in New Mexico? I can check. We're in the border of Texas. Yeah, in Colorado. We're going back to Texas. I probably missed your answer, Deaf Gamer Girl. What do you play? Usually, do you play trucks or cars or a mixture? Exactly, Cookie. That's what they want, and they're not getting it from me anymore. So that's why I upgraded, and I got a little pushback from people saying, "Oh, you did not upgrade. Fanatec is better than Mosa." Yeah, in what way? Like, tell me in one way that Fanatec is better than Mosa. I'll wait. Technical support? I mean, they literally went bankrupt because of that. Their quality, their overpriced quality, like their wheelbases, they're good, but they're like $1,000 for an R12. It's $999 without the pedals, without a steering wheel, with anything. That's overpriced. So yeah, I'm gonna be selling a Fanatec soon if anybody wants to buy one. Pretty good, Max. I gotta say, I'm very happy with the Mosa right now. Jared, is there a car game like a truck sim but just with cars? Yeah, there's several, man. There's more car games than truck games. There's only 2 major truck games. There's a few others, but like simulators, American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator, and they're both the same game. Funny enough. Oh, nice, Emil. You got the V70 with the Spaceball. Yeah, I got the real car too, and I love it. The Spaceball is amazing. Yeah, Corsair bought it. And I was hopeful. When Corsair bought Fanatec, I was hopeful that they would make something worthwhile with Fanatec. Like, get the developing back, because they stopped in time. They did not release new stuff forever. They just now upgraded their Podium brand line. It's like, what? They took forever. They're doing better at collabs with brands like the M4 GT3 wheel that costs like, what is it? Like $1,600? It's great if you're like Matt Armstrong, or if you're like a super rich YouTuber that just gets stuff for free. Like me and you, I would never buy a $1,600 steering wheel. I don't have an M4 GT3 that I can just plug in So, yeah, I mean, that's the only thing they're good at. But that doesn't reach us, does it? So, yeah. That's why, you know, those are my thoughts. And I know I'm a bit bitter with Fanatec. And my bitterness comes from their closed ecosystem and their software limitation for using their cheapest wheels. They're limiting their force feedback. Those are the two main things that I hate, and that's why I'm bitter. Does someone here play Dirt Rally? I used to play more Dirt Rally. Now that Assetto Corsa is out, I think I'm going to play that more. Yes, it costs $1,500 and stuff, but it's cool. Yeah, it is. You can take it to your GT3 if you had one, but we don't, so yeah. Exactly. Fred Penner, what simulator are you on? This game is called American Truck Simulator. That we are playing today. Lucas, do you know if I can make my phone look like the little display you have there? Lucas, I do, and yes, you can. All you have to do is double tap to like, subscribe to my channel, and go to my videos, the long form videos. There's a video there, how to put a CarPlay in your simulator, how to use CarPlay in your simulator. You can download for free, and it will work on an iPad or any tablet or any phone. All you have to do is download it and just, you know, use it, enjoy it. Does that simulator work with VR? Jay, yes, it does. I have a Quest 2 here. PMax is sending me one of their VR headsets. They want to try to convince me that VR is good. Let's see if that will happen. But yes, it works. I mean, it's a PC. It works with anything. Dookie Gamer, also Minecraft. It's like Fanatec as a game. They sitting and chilling, bringing nothing, and now I hope that hydrates give them a kick in the butt. So, yeah, it's they, and I don't know. I don't know if they're not innovating because they're just sitting on their glory days, or if they don't have any money anymore. And Corsair's like, let's fix all the problems before we start pushing new stuff out. Krish, there Enpus. What level am I in? I don't know, like 100 and something. Does it show here? No. I think I need to go out. No, I don't know. 105? I don't know. Alan, hello from Scotland. Can you do roads roundabout in Britain? Yes. Like to subscribe. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Yes. So we can drive, and we do drive in Europe and also in England. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I play Euro Truck Simulator, which is the European version of this game. Same graphics, same physics, same UI, but obviously European scenery and roads and trucks. Yeah, I think it makes sense, Nick. I think it would make sense for them to put house in order. They really screwed up on a Black Friday sale, where they sold something with a cheaper price. They oversold it. They couldn't deliver, and there were people like waiting 4 months later with no feedback, no answer from support. They really messed up. So that's one of the reasons why they went bankrupt. Can I just buy a steering wheel and connect to the TV to play? Krish, no, unfortunately, you would have to have a console or a PC. This game is going to be available for consoles soon. I don't know when, but it will be for PlayStation 5 and Xbox. Then you'd have to buy the wheel, the wheelbase, the steering wheel, a pedal, and then yes. KMX, yes, this weekend. Please don't spam the chat. Please don't. Who went bankrupt? Fanatec. Eclipse Bowling. Fanatec went bankrupt. I think it was beginning of last year, and Corsair bought it. What did you have to add the disclaimer Seabriv 3000? Because AI sometimes thinks that I'm driving, and with the disclaimer, it's easier when I appeal for the people who are judging the appeals to see that I'm not driving. In fact, in real life, I'm just playing a game. Eclipse, well, really, that makes sense. Since they're so expensive, you could get the same or better from Mosa. Exactly. I think they're overpriced. You can get better from Mosa with more options. Their ecosystem is constantly growing. They keep adding more steering wheels and more things, and they're not overpriced. They're not cheap. I'm not gonna say, oh, they're cheap. They're not cheap, but they're not overpriced, which is a big difference between being overpriced and charging $200 for, where is it now? Behind me. $200 freaking dollars for a quick release. $200 for the metal one. This is the plastic one, but they charge you $200 for. And ouch! Don't crash. But they charge you $200 for the Podium QR2 that you can buy for like $30 on AliExpress. Funny thing, where I live, the same wheel for Mosa costs as much as or more than a Fanatec. So try to see if you can buy directly from Mosa, because this is usually happening when like distributors, you know, they know what I'm, you know, people know that Fanatec is kind of slow. They're on a downward trend, but they will upcharge Mosa. But if you buy from Mosa themselves, I don't think they're gonna overcharge you. Is this Need for Speed? No, it's American Truck Simulator. ETA? Oh, we're far. 50 minutes. I don't know if we're gonna finish this delivery. When ETS 2? Tomorrow. Tomorrow and Thursday. I gotta load up the game and check if the controls are all working. Oh, we got a red light here. John Pemberton, man, you always join and thank you, man, and give us those 2 GGs. I appreciate you, man. It's Need for Speed trucking time. It's Need for Cargo. Oh man, we're gonna turn right. What's up, man? Good morning, John. It takes many weeks to come from Mosa directly, but it's always worked out cheaper for me. Yeah, because Mosa don't overcharge on their stuff. Like if you buy from a distributor, yeah, I mean, they can put the price tag that they want. This looks like a great way to trip on something. If that's your thing, man, if that floats your boat. But this is a great way to chill. I love chilling here at night, especially if I'm driving in the rain at night. It's so relaxing. Oh, Nick, I don't know if you noticed, and John and everybody else that's been here before, I don't know if you guys noticed, I changed the height of my OBSBot camera, so it's a little higher now, and what it means is you guys can finally see how my left window looks like. Remember, I always say like, oh yeah, you trust me, there is a rear view mirror here. Here it is, the famous rear view mirror on my left TV, and nobody can ever see. And this is the chat window on the streaming PC, and this is the combined chat window. Oops, hit my headrest, my headset here. Yeah, so now you guys can actually see it. Cool, right? So I just pushed it up a little bit. Fast and Furious cargo time. They could make a cool movie about that. And we're taking this exit. It's family. Yeah, now I can show you the left also, because a lot of people would say, you know, I would always be bothered that you couldn't see the left. Now you can. Chat chilling in the window. Yeah, you guys are chilling. The chat is on my A-pillar on the truck. I mean, it's a convenient place. It doesn't take my visibility. But the chat from the streaming computer kind of covers my window. So I can't see on to the side. So sometimes I'm turning left and I can't see if there's traffic coming and I crash. Now you guys can see why. What monitors do you use? Are they all the same? Yes, Bomberu, I use a triple TV set here with a 3 4K 65-inch TVs and 120 hertz. So I have the right one here, I have the left one here, and obviously the center one. And you can see here that it blocks my window. This is all I can see, and that doesn't allow me to see very well when I'm, when I need to look out the window. Yeah, I think it looks better, man, and it doesn't feel so weird. It doesn't feel so high, like, and if anything, you can even see the Mosa branding better, so they might be happier with me. Yeah, I like it. Turbo Volvo. A lot of Volvos are turbo, man. My Volvo S60R is turbo. My Volvo S60T8 is also turbo. Nick, when you finish the live, just the mic cable as we had a bit of feedback when you moved. That's weird. The mic is... I'll check it. Because the mic is connected now to a new USB. Oh, I am sponsored by Moza Cookie. This is all... I got this all for free. And they're sending me more stuff. I don't get paid monthly, but, in a way I'm sponsored because they sent all the stuff for free. It would be good if you can link the TV types on your next YouTube video. I do already. It's on my tutorial. You can see the model. It's a TCL 4K 120 hertz. This is the Q70. Oh yeah, that's why I changed to Fanatec. But I always give the disclaimer. I am, everything I got here for free. I did not pay for this. But anybody that's been watching the channel for longer knows that I always been critical to Fanatec because of that, and I always favored Mosa. If I would buy again, I would definitely have used my own hard-earned cash to buy Mosa. Yeah, I might try later. Check if there's any other microphone that could be capturing the audio and causing feedback. Swifty, yes, you can ask me a question. Does a splitter for HDMI cause video latency? A splitter for HDMI cable. What do you mean? You shouldn't split the HDMI cable. It should come from different sources. Let's see what new wheels we get from Fanatec when it seems that Corsair had cleaned up most issues. Yeah, I'm also curious to see what they're gonna cook up. Do you get to drive on the game? Is that a real question? Oh, okay. Do you get paid while driving on the game? I get paid in-game money, yes. I have about, what, $100 million in game currency. Now, if I get paid in real life, I do get paid in real life by the social media platform, by YouTube and TikTok, and Twitch, not by the game. Plus, you had Mosa on the other rig, right? Yes, Matt, I did. So Mosa sent me that stuff also, but it was just for that video. They didn't want anything else. I remember I was dealing with another girl, Mosa, and she was very slow to respond. I bet she had 1,000 things to do, but not criticizing her, but she was slow to respond. And when she sent me that it's an R9, and she sent me this steering wheel, just this one, which is I didn't even test it yet. And they only asked for the tutorial video, and I did. So I did that, all done. Eclipse, I have one port on my laptop, and they have splitters to multiple screens. I don't know if that they have a delay. Man, I never seen that. How do you have a splitter? So you probably have the same image, right? On several monitors, on multiple monitors. Then I don't think you would add delay, but you'd have the same image several times over. We're taking the exit, and I'm gonna stop for a rest because it's getting dark. In the game again. Guys, don't forget to double tap to like and subscribe if you're not doing that already. It's not a splitter, it's an HDMI switch, you mean? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If it's a switch, then yes, you can switch from one to another, but still, you have the same source. Because your computer needs to be sending different sources, and it's not going to send two video sources into one HDMI cable from your GPU. So if you want to see more than one different screens, you'd have to buy an external video graphics card. Like there's some that are USB. You can connect to your USB on the laptop, and then you have an extra output for video, but it's gonna be usually limited. Like this one is on one of those, but I don't need frame rates here, I don't need resolution. It just needs to play at, I think 800 by 600, and 30 FPS is fine there. Yeah, an external. Oh man, I missed that. That stop was great. Gonna have to find a new one. Yeah, so an external HDMI card. Yeah, that's what I suggest. USB one. Hey fam, I'm good, man. How are you? You can find those for cheap at Amazon. The one I bought for that, because I have several outputs here. And I have like the triple TVs. I have my computer in the back also. So that's why I had to add. I don't have 5 ports. I have 4. So I had to add another an external GPU so I could have that video on my Apple CarPlay. Oh man, that rest stop was perfect because I don't want to take the exit and drive around to get to the rest stop. That one was pretty much on point. We're gonna find a new one. Guys, don't forget to double tap to like, even if you're watching on TikTok, right? Only 3,000 likes so far, 3.7 thousand. We can get that to 10K before I end my live stream. Alka Stunt, yes sir. See you later. Oh, you did the same thing? Yeah, USB to HDMI. Yeah, best thing ever. Especially if you're not using anything like power hungry. That's the best, the cheapest, the easiest solution. And I think it's like, I don't know, I paid like 20 bucks. It's not expensive. Let me see where's the next rest stop. Oh, there's one right here. Awesome. Is it on the left, the exit? building my aim based off of Mazda 3 MPS, just collecting the new parts. Got the donor car on the drive already. And room nearly ready. Oh man, that's so awesome. I really love when people, you know, build simulators like this and share it with me. I can't turn here. How do I get to that rest stop? I don't, apparently. I don't. No. Okay, we're gonna search for another one. Okay, I have the TVs. I just need to figure out how to do the multiple. I'm building my setup based off your tutorials. I have the bucket seats and everything. The only thing left is the USB to HDMI. Sweet. Yes, check on Amazon. You'll find plenty of options. Make sure you find one that is at least 1080. You're not gonna find 4K for those. Oh, thank you, Sung Hewson. Thank you, man. Yeah, 25 FPS for SimHub is all you need. I mean, you don't need more. Oh, we have another, but I have to exit. We're gonna exit anyways. Thank you. Letting me in or not? Not. Okay. This rest stop is pretty close, so we're gonna take this one. Looks so real other than using a car dash. Yeah, trucker. The reasoning behind is pretty simple. I prefer to drive a truck in the game with a car dashboard than driving a car in the game with a truck dashboard. And I do drive both. I drive cars, I drive trucks. Yeah, and I love playing trucks. During the week, I play trucks because it's so much easier for me to interact with people and talk to you guys and answer questions and do all that kind of stuff. Just fix it here. Is the butt kicker on? Not yet, Nick. Did I tell you? It also, like, I might have some problem with my UPS unit because the butt kicker also fried. So the butt kicker was fried, and they're sending me a new one. They posted already, so it should be here this week. All the cables are ready to go there. I just need to plug it in again. There we go. Now it's better. There's no lines here, so we can just park straight-ish. Go. Yeah, but then the turn off the engine to stop. Gotta be forward. Where is it? There we go. Parking brake on, engine off, and bleep. Okay, we got rain. Parking brake is off. Engine is on. And get the wipers. What was that both streams lag? So we got a lag? Maybe then it was my connection. If both streams lagged at the same time, might have some problem with the connection, although I have an excellent connection here on both TikTok and Twitch are saying it's good. Which way am I going now? I forgot. Right. Oh, wait. Yeah, right. Does it feel like real driving? Yes, it does. It does feel like real driving. I mean, I never driven a truck, but whenever I'm driving a car, it feels like real driving. Atlantis Oil, hey, what's up, man? How you guys doing? How you doing, Atlantis? Is this Euro or American? This is American truck. We're driving the DNL 2014. We're hitting the road. Right lane in, so let me merge. Oh, thank you, Eclipse. Yeah, I like the dices. Not too shabby, nice, man. Things been good, can't complain. I get confused because it's literally the same game but different country. Yeah, I tell that all the time, Cryptic. And people who play Euro Truck Simulator tend to say, no, it's different. Euro is better. It's the same game. I mean, you can prefer the scenery and the countries and, you know, the trucks and everything, and it's all game. But man, it's the same game. One thing I like about the dices and the lady is that when you look now in the camera, especially on the right, you see how this is my headrest and she matches my headrest. Like, obviously the camera for you guys is higher, but to me it looks like she's on the headrest. It really does. So it's funny, I look to the right and, you know, I see her there. Just too deep, but she's there. How's the new wheel? I love it, man. I love it so far. I didn't remove the little plastic thing. I want to make a video when I'm removing it. I didn't even remove the plastic. Yeah, that's one of the reasons, Trucker Zach, that I don't like Euro Truck Simulator. 55 miles an hour is way too slow. Like, here is slow and it's 60. No, this is the R12. They sent me the R12. I do have the R9 here as well, but this is the R12. You know you can roll down the windows. Oh yes, I do. Oh, don't mind if I show you, Cryptic. Yeah, you know how I do? I use the buttons down here. You see the seat heat for the driver and the passenger? Now look at this. Listen, because I can't show because I'm driving, but I'm gonna open the left one, the driver window. And I'm gonna open the passenger. Now that's the loud noise of an open window, and I gotta decrease it. Now I'm gonna close it by hitting the defrost and the defrost in the back, both of them. Here we go. Windows are closed. If I had a door panel, I would definitely get the buttons to work on the for the window switch. It's rainy, yeah, we got the cabin is all wet now. That's why Emma is so pissed at me. Look at her face. She got rain water on her face. Some good builds in your Discord. I think you should allow threads in the show as you build so we can have our own progress threads. What do you mean? Oh, threads. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'll do that, Matt. That's a good idea. So you can like keep posting pictures on your own thread, right? And not just on a rolling chat window. You're going slow. I am A little. At 75 miles an hour, I'm doing 70. So, not too fast either. Now we're doing the speed limit. 75, we're matching it. Almost 75. And this guy is hogging the left lane. Don't do that, buddy. Get off the left lane, you. No, I'm not gonna exit. Now we're a little over the speed limit. Bro really just hooked up a monitor to his car. Oh, hello. I wish it was that simple, man. No, I didn't hook up a monitor to my car. One, this is not a car anymore. This is just interior of a car in my home office, as you can see. It's all open. And two, it takes a lot more than that to get the stuff to work, man. But the good news is you can find all the instructions, tutorial, cost breakdown on my channel. Since I joined the Discord, I don't see anything there. How does it work? So slow key tech, you need to select where you came from. In the welcome, there's a pin thing that you need to select where you come from. Whoa. Oh, the vibration made the mouse move of the rumble strip. That's funny. Everything vibrates when that's how the force feedback is stronger on the Mosa. ZETS2, this is ATS. We're on American Truck Simulator. Hello. And everything works here. Hazards, wipers, can turn off. If it's not raining, but it's raining. The buttons here also work. Every single button here works. It's easier to say that. Every single button. Wiper, turn, stock, everything. JM! Hey, greetings! And we have to stop at the weigh station? No, we can just drive by. It's been a while since they made me stop. What microcontroller do you use to run all the controls in your car? So, two of them. One is this. This is an Arduino Micro Pro. This little guy here. This is an Arduino Micro Pro that connects the USB, and it connects the buttons on here, 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 here. I have 6 of them in my simulator. Then for the steering wheels, not the Mosa one, but the real steering wheels, I use the ESP32 because it's Bluetooth. This one is easier to connect because I don't have a cable just dangling around here. And let's not crash into the trooper. Nice, you downloaded ETS2. Man, that's nice. I love American and Euro Truck Simulator. A lot of people think it's boring until they drive. And then when they drive, they all recognize, yeah, that is a cool game. Mystic Gecko, Mosa system is easy to set up for ATS as well. Yes, it is. That's one of the main reasons why I love the Mosa. The truck steering wheel, the wipers, everything is so cool. I do have my own DIY that I had here before, but I'm using the Mosa one now. Is Shaq Quartz Mats? Why don't you just buy a real truck and become a truck driver? You haven't seen much of real truck prices, haven't you? And you have no clue how hobbies work, right? So let me give you like a quick run on how they work. I have a full-time job, which I work every day. I have this as a hobby. I build things as a hobby because it's fun. I can drive cars also. I can fly airplanes. And becoming a truck driver will just make me stay away from my family, earn less money, and have to deal with a bunch of insane lunatic drivers on the real road. So, no, that's a big no for me. Thank you. Hello. Where do you read the chat? So right here, I have let me show you. On the left, right here, this is the chat. Combined from YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Yeah, man. At least they're on sale now, but it's not just for ETS. Hello, it's on ATS as well. Both have a bunch of DLCs. They're all paid, and you'll spend a lot of money if you're not buying in the promotion. Max, I've got the R12, Moza R12 here in my gaming PC now. Yeah, easier than the Logitech, I agree. I get scared when I drive ATS. I have flipped many times pedal to the metal. You just gotta take it slower, man. Take it easy. Green bean, yes. When it works, it's amazing. The problem is sometimes TikTok will stop working. And then I have to reset the caster labs. This is called caster labs, by the way, if you ever want to stream in multiple places. Do you also have a race car setup? I do not. I race car in here. This is a car. So I can drive a GT3 car. I can drive anything here. And before you say, oh, but it's not realistic. Yeah. So tell me that a metal tube sim rig is realistic for driving. How is that realistic? Thank you, 030. Not your average trade. Thank you. Jose Gonzalez. Thank you, sir. Why does it look like you're angled, RC Teddy? That's a very good question. So, and I can give you a precise answer. So, monitors don't have real-world parallax. Meaning, if I move my camera around here, you're always going to see the same angle that I configured for the view of the driver. So the reason why it looks like you're angled, it's because the POV is from my eye standpoint. My eyes are about here, on right at the edge of the vertical. The camera is right here. So this is about a foot of offset. So the farther you go right, if I move the camera to the passenger side, it's gonna look like we're driving sideways because there's no parallax. So if I move the camera straight here, you'd be able to see exactly what I see. Now the downside is if I move the camera right here, what you get to see more is more of this. Let me show you. You get to see more of this side, which I don't want to, like I have the chat window here, I don't need to show that. And that makes it less realistic. So I like to keep it in a way that the view is good enough and only the most, attentive person will notice that. Not everybody notices that we're driving a little bit off an angle. You are. I'm not. I'm perfectly aligned to the road. I'm looking straight. Atlantis, what do you think better, the Fanatec or Mosa? Mosa, for so many reasons. Jose Gonzalez, do you have a flight simulator? I don't have a dedicated flight simulator. I fly on Microsoft Flight Simulator on this sim rig. Even though it's a car, I can make the gauges work with the flight simulator. I can get like the altitude or the RPMs. I can get the speed on the speedometer. I can change anything. And I have the Trustmaster Captain, Airbus Captain. So I can use the throttle handle and the yoke, not a yoke, the joystick to fly Airbuses. What happened to your Volvo wheel, George Wilson? Nothing happened to the Volvo wheel. It's right here, and I just did not have time to convert to work with Mosa yet, because we changed from Fanatec to Mosa. That means my Volvo wheel can't connect here because it's Fanatec quick release. But I'll be working on it and getting it to work here very soon. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'm on the bed. Nice. Oops. Go back, go back, go back. Is that Euro truck? No, it's American truck. What about a train simulator? I don't have any games that are trains, but I think you could play Train Simulator. I mean, you can play anything. It's a PC, right? So I can play Minecraft here. But if I'm playing a game that's like Indiana Jones and other games that I play, I usually use I have a desk behind me, and the HDMI cable runs all the way there. But just use it on my desk. It's a lot simpler. Yeah, we're gonna drive a little bit on Assetto Corsa, I think, before I go. Yeah, I don't need to get lower gear. Raining a lot. And we are in Texas. So it's not very common. Ryan, Scania fan, speeding violation? Like literally it just changed to 75 miles an hour. I'm doing 68. All right. Sorry, I missed it. Oh, that's a classic DAF sound when you went into the lane, not a Volvo sound. So we're gonna call it the DAF Volvo H. Nice. I don't know the DAF sound, but I believe you. Thank you, Rhea016. Atlantis, glad you like it. I was deciding which one to buy, but then leaning towards Mosa myself, probably the R9 though. Atlantis, absolutely. So the R9 is a very solid one. I used to have the 8 Newton meters Fanatec before, so I'm assuming 9 is just a little bit more. So it's plenty. And yes, it can handle real steering wheels with 8 Newton meters. You can. But one thing I ask you, Atlantis, if you do make the leap and buy, get 5% discount on my affiliate link in my link tree. That'll help a lot, especially now that I just started this partnership with Mosa. I feel like that's a sim setup that's all I'd play. Yeah. I do play other games. I like Age of Empires and Indiana Jones. You hate driving in Texas? Oh, I hate driving in California here in the game, to be honest with you. How much is this set? I spent $700. Go trucking? Yes, sir. We're gonna play a little bit of Assetto Corsa in a few minutes, but you're missing the tornado? No, man, I don't want to deal with tornadoes. Oh, the rain stopped. Bro Diesel, yes, I remember you, man. How are you doing? Yeah, we're gonna go to Assetto Corsa a little bit. I just want to drive a little bit in the car. You used to drive over the road. Nice. The hot air balloon to the right, crazy details. Yeah, they have some planes, like if you're going like in near air force bases, you find like fighter jets flying. Airports will have like airplanes. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the Xbox controller is best for those. I play GTA 5 with the controller myself here. Although I can play with the steering wheels. I drive with the steering wheels, but I play with the controller. If you drive a car, please drive a Renault. I dare. Oh man, you can dare as much as you want. I don't have any Renaults here. I've never been a big fan of Renaults. The Laguna was nice. The GT7, hey man! Long time no see, I'm pretty good, how about you? So let's stop for a little bit and then we're gonna drive in Assetto Corsa. We're gonna go to cut some traffic. I'm gonna put the realistic servers just to see how it feels. Are we close? We're 20 minutes. Yeah, but I'm not gonna deliver this. We're gonna find a station. The Clio 4. Yeah, I remember that. I mean, I remember the old ones. I haven't seen the new one. Since I left Brazil, I haven't seen many Renault, Citroën, or Peugeot. I did drive a Peugeot in Europe when I was in Spain. The car that we got was a Peugeot. Forgot the number. It's 3008. Don't worry about Sir Spelling, man. So you're just driving, or can you actually deliver? We're actually delivering. We're taking this Target trailer here. I remember, was it the Renault Clio that somebody put like an F1 Renault engine in it? Like a V10 or something? Oh, thank you. It's on here. Yeah, that was sick. I remember that one. The sound was incredible. That V10 sounds amazing. Honda for Senna, yeah. The Senna always did drive better with the Hondas. His last year at the with Williams was with a Renault engine. They did get better with the Renault. It wasn't Renault's fault. Senna also driven a Ford, but that was 1993, and that Ford engine stopped. Hey Fly, how much did the setup cost? It's amazing, bro. Thank you, Tyson Grizz. I did spend about $700 on the rig, not talking about the TVs or the PC, obviously. And I have a price breakdown in my tutorial, in my channel, if you ever, want to check it out. The Volvo beep. Yeah, every time I'm drifting away from the lane. Although there was a guy here a minute ago, he told me that this is the DAF truck sound for lane departure. Just funny if it is, because I don't know. I never driven a DAF in real life or a Volvo in real life, so I couldn't say. I'm gonna try to find a place to park and stop. I don't want to stop on the side of the road. Apex keeps showing up. I've been watching Fiber over 6 months. Oh yeah, that's how you become a mod. And also, like, if I need a mod, I need more moderators. Like, I haven't been needing to add. Nick has been very consistent. JM pops up here every now and then. I have Japan also. So I have a few moderators helping me out. It's more on the need basis, not only, but also trust basis. Oh, is it? I didn't know. I didn't know DF was also Swedish. One thing they could improve in the game is they still gonna put the lane depart assistance even if I'm using the turn signal, which is not true in real cars. Like when I'm changing lanes. Oh wait, it didn't. Okay, maybe. Oh, there you go. I was using the turn signal, and then it still did the. Do you play Beam NG? Beam MP? No, I don't play Beam MP. I play just Beam NG. GB Gamester, welcome back, man. I'm loving it so far. Really am. Like, great steering wheel, great force feedback. Love the wiper stocks here, and very honest, they feel like the real car thing. I'm pretty sure they got it from a real car manufacturer, because I had the Volvo ones here. These ones feel just like the Volvo ones. Pretty realistic. I dare to say that they got from a car manufacturer, because there's functions here that no game has. Like this button here turns the washer in the back. Like you can actually use the washer. What game has a washer? Not even in the front. Even less in the back. Is the Cadillac the real? Is the Cadillac the real one used? Not yet. Oh, used, yes. Yes, I bought it used. I bought it on eBay, but it's in pretty good shape. There's only one tiny mark on the top here, but it's other than that, it's in a pretty good shape. Ooh, don't crash! Don't crash! Hello, I love my Mosa trucking bundle and Mosa multifunction stocks. D-Doom, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's pretty dang good. The one I drive? Yeah, the Cadillac's brand new. I bought the Cadillac brand new in late November. Oh, peeling the visors? Yeah, that's true. You could use that to peel the visor. That's actually a good idea. I don't drive iRacing, but that's actually a good idea. You go like... the R3 is plenty enough feedback for me, so the R12 must be nuts. Yeah, it's pretty strong. I can tell you that. I had to turn it down to about 50%. Otherwise, it's too heavy. Not that I don't want to, you know, but it's not realistic, right? It's a truck. Especially here in this game, it's a truck. I don't need heavy. I need feedback. And the feedback is so good. Let me see if there's a rumble here. If there's a rumble, you're going to see the mouse is going to move. No, there's no rumble here. If there's a rumble strips on the side, it shakes the whole simulator that the mouse moves around and vibrates. Can you add a Renault logo on the other Mosa wheel, please? No, if I add any logos, that'll be a Volvo. Oh, here. I was going to stop with the rest. It's got to be a Volvo logo. Which, by the way, I do have. See, I'm using the turn signal, and the toot-toot came on. So, yeah, not realistic. Trash game. Eclipse, I have the R5. I can only imagine an R12. Dude, I'm very impressed. I am. A lot of people, you know, think that Fanatec is... We have a saying in Portuguese. I know it doesn't sound as good in English, but it's the last cookie in the jar. You know, last cookie in the jar is like the most desirable. They think they're the last ones in the jar. They think they're the most desirables. They're not anymore. Where's the stop thing? Well, we don't need to actually find the stop. It's like still daytime. All right, let's put the parking brake on and turn off the engine. We're gonna drive a little bit in the Assetto Corsa, so we can drive a little bit of a car. There we go. Look at this. I love this truck. I think it's so beautiful. I love the color. You see the yellow sheen? So I made it like blue with a yellow. Obviously, Swedish colors. Forgot to say, I got the Mondeo wheel working on the R3 the other day. Don't know whether you saw it on Discord. I didn't. I missed it. Tyson Grizz, what inspired you to do this? Have you ever been a driver by employment? No, man, I've never been a driver by employment. Well, one thing that inspired me to do this was... so I work from home since, wow, 2019, before the pandemic. And during the pandemic, I decided to buy a steering wheel. I bought a T300 from Trustmaster. And I had to build a wooden frame to hold it so I was able to play it. And I put an IKEA chair to sit down on it. I removed the wheels and I bolted the IKEA bottom to the wood to make a, you know, a makeshift driver's seat. And I hated it. It felt awful. My back was hurting. And then one day I thought, well, I'm going to buy a racing simulator, you know, seat. And they were like $500, $400 for a seat. I was like, heck no. I'm going to go to a junkyard and buy one. So I went to the junkyard, bought a seat, and I went to a pick and pull, so I paid like $25 on the BMW seat that I had before. So I was like, oh, this is cheap. I could get the whole thing. And then I went back there, I bought the whole interior for a Volvo because I have this Volvo in my garage. And next thing I know, I had like half a Volvo here. It was cut here. in about this area here. There's a part here that cuts. It's cut for the airbag. So I used that cut to trim it down here. And then one day I decided, well, let's go all the way in and let's build with the passenger. So I got the passenger seat also in here, and then it just, you know, kept on going. I had to have all the buttons working, and I did, and that's how I got here. All right, let's go to Assetto Corsa. Oh, you heard that saying before, like in English? That's so cool. So let's put the BMW steering wheel for Assetto Corsa. All right, here it is. The buttons are not working still. I'm gonna make them work, and I need to fix the angle. I still don't know where you align it. Get it clicked. What I know is if I go back here, and it's about 30 degrees offset to this side. Right here. Is it? Maybe the other side. I'm gonna learn. I'm learning. There we go. Clicked. Let me see other questions. How much did the Volvo dashboard cost to you from the junkyard, if I may ask? Yes. Dooms, I have all the prices breakdown on my channel. I spent $300 on everything car here. Everything. Both seats, steering wheel, center console, radio, climate control, dashboard, everything car was $700. So let's recenter the steering. Oh, let's create a new profile. So we're gonna create this new profile for. Wait, I'm still learning. So let's fix it. Let's center. Put 900. Let's reduce a little bit the intensity and save as. There you go. We're gonna take these out. We're gonna put a binding game, which this should be for Assetto Corsa Evo, Automobilista, Assetto Corsa Rally, Assetto Corsa Competizione, Dirt, all the games that I played. BeamNG, where's BeamNG? BeamNG. Am I missing something? That's it for now, if I notice or something. Okay, so we're gonna have the, this is R12 real steering wheels. Set as game default. No, it doesn't have to be default. All right, so now we have a different set. And are we centered? No. Here we are. Very well centered. And save. Good. Everything seems fine. Let's go. Let's drive. Where's my no hezzy? Right here. Oh, in Canada. Very interesting. Let's drive in the realistic one and let's see how the steering wheel feels in the realistic driver on the Shutoku Revival project. Why does the wheel K? What K? Probably missing something. Oh, kind of look like a Nissan. Maybe because of the round logo. That's the only reason I can think of. Because of the round logo Volvo has. But this is a BMW. Did you get the wheel working? The wheel is working, not the buttons. Because I didn't have time. I will make him work this week. Join server. What are we going to drive? We're gonna have to drive the Porsche. The only manual car here. I think the Supra also works. But let's go with the Porsche. Because I don't have the pedal shifters are not working on this one yet. Can you put the car in park? No, it's a manual car. It does not have a park. So I can show you the numbers there. This is a manual stick shift. So you can see the numbers there, 1, 3, and 5. Try to see with the reflection. This is a manual transmission. So it does not have a park. Leonardo, I really like how you don't just do 1 or 2 build videos, but consistently stay in your niche. It makes your content feel coherent and gives people no reason to keep coming. It gives people reason to keep coming back. Thank you, Leonardo. Appreciate the feedback. Yeah, I try to keep within my niche because, like, there's other amazing simulator sim racing content creators out there. Like, for instance, Boosted Media. He's not a sim racer per se. He does sim race, but he's amazing at reviews. His honesty, the way he explains everything, like, it's amazing. Like, I would never do that. So I'm not a reviewer. What I can tell you is the way I like to drive, and I have to fix my camera here. I like to drive, and that is, let me just see something. And you know, I like my simulator, so I can give you guys my honest opinion. If this will be too much. I think it will, yeah. Already tell. Although it's a little sideways. Yeah, let me fix it. So, where is it? Your simple runtime window editor. And I don't know why it keeps moving around. It's not supposed to keep moving around. Assetto Corsa, and we want this to be AC. Really? I hate that. Yeah. I hate when it does that. I have to manually move it, even though I saved the profile. This simple runtime window editor is great, but sometimes it's super weird. Yeah, I'm moving towards the right, but it keeps moving towards the left. Too much now. Where is it? Yeah, it's just about good. Then I can fix the camera here. There we go. Actually, it should be a little less, but that's okay. Fix that rear view mirror. All right, we're good. Get the lights on. And the wipers. That's strange, because I configured it. Not really configured. I think something not working. In any case, let's get driving. Yeah, I changed yesterday, so bear with me. There's still a few things that I need to iron out. Like the distance here is not very good. Too far. Yeah, the turn is still working. Yeah, the turn is working. My wipers just got completely messed up, and they were functional. I tested them yesterday. Let me lower the volume. Too bad it's nighttime here, and I can't just change the day cycle. whoever created Arduino are genius. Yes, I agree, man. I love Arduinos. Especially now with AI, you can really easily code them. I don't know how to code Arduinos, but with AI, I can do anything. Like I did this, you know, I did this, which is not set either. I don't know why it stopped. Oh, it's still working. Oh, I forgot that this is a realistic server. Oh no. Yeah, you can't just start turning the wheel like you were in a regular one. What wheel are you using? This is a, Raphael, this is a BMW steering wheel. I guess, but why would Volvo ever take BMW wheel? I have several. I'm gonna put a Cadillac steering wheel here. I have my Volvo, I have the truck, I have my Mosa, I have a bunch. Yes, I am now, David. That's why it's misconfigured, because my Volvo ones, I took them out yesterday. I forgot that I was driving on the realistic server, so I gotta, you know, chill. I also don't know how to code. I just use AI. Yeah, AI is, oh man, it came here to save all of us. Or destroy us. Depends on your point of view. Let's put the point system down here. Fix it before I start, you know, crashing. Is that good? Yeah. See that? And my record about here. Now let's align it. I'm in PC-wise like a G29. What do you mean? Yeah, Mosa, the R12. Oh, I didn't answer that. Sorry. My bad. Do you also have the horizontal stream on Twitch? Yes, I do. And also on my YouTube channel. It's in both. This game, Gilroy, is called Assetto Corsa. Hello, Bobby. How you doing, man? Are you gonna stay on Mosa forever? Can't say forever. I don't know what the future holds, but on the foreseeable future, yeah, very likely. In the foreseeable future, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stay with Mosa. Let me get the night a little brighter here because it's pretty dark. No, not this one. Moonlight. Where is it? It should be this one. Yeah, that's weird. That looks weird. Maybe a little more about here. And then we need more light. More ambient distance. Oops, let's stop here. I'm trying to configure my lights. Time level. So you guys can see a little better, because until the daylight comes. More headlights also. Yeah, a little more headlights. That's good. I think I can even reduce a little bit of the other one that I put more. It's not too fake. What about the lights? I don't see the lights on. Drive a little fast. The road light seems off. Oh, there you go. Now it feels like everybody's driving with their high beams on. But where's the lights for the city? It's nighttime. Could be on. Reflections, ESP, the headlights, reflections. Huh. Have you ever thought about like a pedal camera? Yeah, I do have a pedal camera here, just not correct. Because I changed, like I said, I changed the wheelbase yesterday. It used to be like this. I just need to find a way to put it here. I don't know if you can see it. It's in my hand here. So I need to just find a new solution to put it here. You can see the interior of my simulator right there. But yeah, I need to find a way to kind of put it like this. Maybe a little farther back here. I don't know if I could. Maybe, yeah, maybe here. Yeah, that could work. You put a double-sided tape here. Yeah, I'll do that later. I think that would work. What shifter am I using? Just a generic USB shifter underneath the Volvo space ball. Gotta fall now. I don't know where it put it. Put it here. You guys are inside my simulator now. God dang it. Just for now. So where are the lights? I don't get it. Let's here. Let's change to the Maven spec. Oh, maybe it's daytime in the game. I don't know what time is in the game, because if it's daytime, the lights are off. It's just a heavy rain. I think that's it. That's what's going on. And the problem is with Pure, you can change the weather, but you can't override the time. Let me try a Pure override. Oh, you can. Oh, it's snowy now. Nice. The snow? Yeah, we'll keep it snowing. Oh, no. Where? So it's daytime now. Let's put in the break of dawn time. Can we do that? No, we can't. Yeah, because it was daytime, we just stopped the rain. That's why the lights weren't working. So let's put some clouds. And I don't know how, but it's snowing now. Yeah, let's try it like this a little. Back to the screen here. Let's have some kind of sheen like a water, not snow. I wish there was snow accumulating on the ground. King 3, I don't have school today, so I can sit and watch. Nice, man. Yeah, I don't have to work today either because it's a holiday. Yorkshire, sorry, man, I forgot to answer. Yes, it's an S60R. I don't know if you're still here after I ignored you. I'm sorry. I was just, you know, messing around with the settings. We are in the realistic server, so cutting has to be a little more thought out now. Can't be just as crazy, because if you swing too much, you're gonna crash. There is two types of servers here. One is realistic physics, and the other was just the arcadey one, where you have extra super grip. And I can't turn it off because I got to fix it again. I don't know why it's not working now. Oops. Yeah, it's kind of blue skies, right? I can change it. I don't know why it's snowing though, because I didn't ask for snow. But I can put like, where is it? My mouse, come on. There you go. So it can be like a cloud a day. There you go. Or like a little bit of, no, overcast is better. I don't know if I can change the quantity of snow. I don't know why it's snowing. Anyways, I overridden the server settings. It was just raining too much. Yeah, it does look better now. Although the light bounce is too big now. Hey Steve, how you doing, man? Long time no see, buddy. Did you see, I mean, now I'm driving with the BMW steering wheel, but I changed to Mosa, finally, after, you know, a very, very intense Saturday. I wish the snow would accumulate on the ground. Was anybody here the day I broke my record on Nohezi while I was live streaming and renting? Because it feels like it didn't register. It's I think it was more than 111 million, 1,111 million. Showing. Sorry, just doing multitasking here. I mean, I can try to fix the wipers here, but they don't. They should be working. Thank you, SimZone Studio. Thank you, man. I'm pretty happy with it. Although I put my BMW steering wheel, I've been using the Mosa trucking wheel since the beginning of my live stream. I'm good, man. How about you, man? Yeah, and I got the Stalks also. I just need to finish setting up because I finished installing the new base yesterday. So things are still like not finished. For instance, the steering wheel here, the buttons are not working yet. I put the quick release, but I didn't put the ESP32 yet. So I gotta do that. Yeah, on the realistic server, any like more like if you go change directions too quickly, you're gonna flip over. Let's get the wipers working, shall we? Where is my hunter manager? They sent you to lunch early? Nice. You're working today? Are you? You're not in the United States, are you? Wipers. Man, it's correct. So 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. Weird. Could be working. Let's just load up in Nordschleife. Chris Robinson, why are you asking in the third person? I'm just trying to, I'm setting up my wipers, which are for some reason not corresponding with what I asked. It's rejecting my BMW steering wheel. Yeah, it's the game. The steering wheel is not with the buttons working yet. I don't know. I have to finish the process this week. So stop wipe. Yes. Okay, 21. That should be working. Oh, no Jedi, no Hezi. Yeah, I'm doing no Hezi. I'm gonna go back in a second. I'm just trying to fix my. Okay. Intermittent, slow, fast, stop. Just a wipe. There we go. Fixed. Whatever it was, because it was that. No clue why. So let's reopen the server. But let's go and let's change the settings here, because let's go to my unrealistic one, not the realistic one. And load. It's still loading the server. let's go to our usual suspect, the Caddy. I like this music. Yeah, it's the Stream Beats by Harris Healer. And since I don't have a button now to change here, I gotta do it manually here. It's called Rush by Harris Healer. Chris, yes, this is exactly that. This is the 2011, 12, I mean, BMW steering wheel. All right, so we got the points. Everything's working. Let's see if the wiper's down. One swipe. Low. Intermittent. Slow. Fast. There we go. We can just leave it like this. Let's turn off the traction control. Traction is off. And we have our Cadillac. The CT5V. Beautiful Cadillac. Amazing car. How's the weather in Florida? It's pretty cold today, in fact. It's, well, it started the day with 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and now it is up to 11 Celsius, which is about, what? I forgot now. What the hell am I doing? Oh, I'm not on the server anymore. So 11 is what, 45, maybe, no, more. 50, around 50. Near 50. Yamankeshi, do I remember you? Yes, I remember the username. I don't remember the conversations we had. I'm sorry. Hold it. I can get more emissive lights now, and my lights are on. Ah! Stop! I got here to witness a crash as soon as I joined. Moha. They're not rare, man. That's not that rare. 20. Oh, man, that's pretty cool. This is the beautiful Cadillac CT5V, man. Amazing car. I'm a little biased toward this car. I have one. A real one. Not just a game one. When you just answered the remember thing, it reminded me of the guy that was spamming remember me. Yeah, that guy, I remember. Every day he would join my live stream and he would ask if I remember him. Like 10 times during the same live stream. He made sure I remember him. He made real good sure that I do. No, on this one I'm not offline. This is the server. It's open server. If you go to my link tree, all the way to the bottom, you're gonna find a drive with me. You can just join me here. Aquisty, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see, man. How's life treating you? Oh, too close. Some people just try to get a reaction. I think that was his purpose. I'm pretty sure he wasn't just asking if I remember him because he really wanted to know if I remember him. He was just trying to be annoying, just to get me to react and be, you know, become mad or something. But the car seems to go through the other cars in traffic. Yes, Levi, it does. If you go too fast, if you crash in too fast, you'll just go through them. Like this. Just go through. This is not BeamNG, so we're not here for ultra crash realism. What we are here for is, we're here to drive. I'm just gonna get my turn here. So we're here to drive in cutting traffic. Crash physics is not the stronghold of this game. Oops. Steve Ray, my friend. You're using your perks. I'm glad somebody does. Bet I also see new Volvo steering wheel is in my eyes. Now, this is not a Volvo steering wheel. It's a BMW. It's just have the Volvo logo on it. You know, just for good, you know, measure. Sorry, I'm fixing the lights again. Not this one. Which one is it? Bounce. Thank you. Thank you for the help. Yeah, there you go. Get more of that light. Yeah, no, I need to get the buttons to work still. They're not working yet. I will do the conversion this week. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this week because I'm trying also to record and edit some videos, the tutorial, and I have to work. I have a big presentation on Thursday, so I might have to work up until late tomorrow. There's a lot of things going on, and I think I'm gonna end the live stream in a few minutes so I can cook some lunch. It's the holiday here, and wife is home. She has study to do. So we're gonna get to the end, and we're gonna go back to the beginning. So we're gonna end the live stream. I think Mosa Quick Attach have cables for steering wheel. Yeah, they do. But in my case, the BMW or the Volvo, you know, any real car steering wheel, you'd have to make it work with an Arduino first, or an ESP32, which is my case here. I'm gonna make it work with an Arduino, ESP32 in fact. So I'll be doing this week, and I'm gonna be recording a tutorial so everybody can learn how to do that on a Mosa, not only on a Fanatec, because that's the one I have right now on my channel. I've seen your video. I'm gonna do one like yours. Nice, man. That's the idea. That's why I made the video. Does your wife play the game in the car? Rarely. She doesn't like to play that much. My daughter does more than my wife does. And I'm going a little faster. Usually the best speed here is 120 miles an hour. I'm doing almost 140 now. So I'm just trying to get faster. Because I didn't notice the time. I thought it was a little earlier. Yeah, I mean, I try as best as I can. Everybody does, right? Make my mistakes and I, take my wins. My wife is studying for a test, she's trying to get a license for something, and she's gonna dedicate this week to her studying and working, so I'm gonna help her out as best as I can. So dinner, lunch, that kind of stuff is gonna be on me. Don't try 100% feedback with the Mosa coming from the future. It's the same force feedback as the Fanatec did, so I'm used to, and I know the dangers. Are you going to make the pedal shifters work? Yes. They did work before, Steve. In here, they did already. Only the Volvo one does not have pedal shifters, and it's probably going to remain like that. But this pedal shifter did work, yes. Every time I needed to drive a car with a pedal shifter, this is the steering wheel I would use. Gonna explode with the noise. They're loud. Go faster here in this part. Reading the chat. What happens? I think I'm gonna change the game tonight permanently, because otherwise the lights are off on the city. So it looks dark, but it's daylight. That's why the lights are off. Now I get it. But I think that's what I'll do. If I want to drive in the rain, I'll put nighttime so I get the lights also, the emissive lights of the poles, light poles and stuff. Hey, Slow Lane! You're back, my friend. Yeah, YouTube has been tough on me lately, but I'm not gonna complain. I'm having fun. Ow, 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 ow. Just too dark. Guys, go check out Slow Lane Productions. He's got a Honda Civic he built. Super chill guy, super cool guy as well. Family guy. Let's make the U-turn here. Let's put the turn signal on so people know what I'm doing. There's a car behind me, second gear, and we're gonna use the handbrake. Sometimes I crash, sometimes I don't. Let's see if I don't this time. And 1 and 2 and I didn't. It's a very tight space, but it worked. So now we're gonna go back to the beginning, and I don't know what that wrench is doing there. Come on, Audi. Oh man, I'm gonna post a new video about the steering wheel for Mosa. How's your PC plans coming, Slow Lane? Yeah, YouTube has been tough on me. Some days I'll get like 20 people watching. Same with TikTok, they're both weird. Very inconsistent. 300 people one day, 20 people on the other day. I don't know what to make of it. Oh, come on. Doing well. You put in the head unit? Now, you were thinking about getting a PC, weren't you? He's got the doors and everything. He's got the rear view mirror like a real one. That's so cool. Man, I'm telling you, Slow Lane, you should start other social media like TikTok and Instagram. Especially TikTok for live streaming. They're not the best, but they're not the worst. And you've been getting a lot of traction on YouTube, so that might help you if you get more traction with TikTok, man. 300,000 kilometers? That's a lot. I'm at 124,000 miles on this gauge cluster. Yeah, it's like, Steve, it's like when you're getting shadow banned. It's like they're not, they promote you for a few minutes on the FY5 for you page, like when you're scrolling on YouTube, for instance. Like, some people will see me, okay, and then I'll get like 300 people watching, and then like people on the vertical are quick to rotate. They don't stick around for too long usually. I mean, some of you do, but most of you don't. So what happens is, if there's not new people coming every time, the viewership falls dramatically. So it goes down to about 20, 30. Those are the ones that are really sticking with you. But you're not getting newer ones. Have you seen videos of people overreacting to crashes by physically throwing them? Yeah, I've seen those. In Beam and G, yeah, they're fun. I'm not that kind of, I'm not that goofy. I feel a little bit of secondhand embarrassment for them, but, I respect the content. Try 300,000 with a BMW, not run again. Yeah, man, I've heard their reputation is not great. I never owned I did own a BMW, but it was a track day BMW, so it's not the same thing. It was completely changed for track days. But it was a long time ago also. It's not being lazy. I totally understand you, man. It's a lot of work and a lot of stuff to do. People think that content creation is just sit down and play. But they don't know how much stuff you gotta do behind the scenes to sit down and play. You have to set up your camera, the OBS or Meld, or you have to create your social media and grow it, and then you have to test the settings and make sure that the microphone works, and you gotta make sure that everything is like functional. Don't run me over. Ow, ow, ow. Honda made you lazy. Nah, man, you're not lazy at all, dude. You have a full-time job. You have a family. You have a newborn. That's insane, and you still create content, man. I don't know how you do that. I have just one daughter, and one wife, obviously. So it's already a handful. Like I have a lot to do. I own an M5. It ain't fun when you have a weekly appointment with the mechanic. Yeah, if you start knowing like the mechanic's life and family, you know you're in trouble. Get to start, they have a lot of security problems. What car am I driving, Equisti? I'm driving the Cadillac CT5, the Blackwing. The guy with the M5 needs to have dinner with the machine. I've seen a funny video on Instagram one time of like a guy having dinner with this BMW, and the glass is like a glass of oil. He pours oil into it for the car, because BMWs are always leaking, right? I guess that's a thing. Yeah, if you have a BMW, that might happen, but I think that happens to other brands as well. Oh, you're referring to the DMV? We're almost at the end here. The ding for the seatbelt gives you a heart attack. Is it the same when there's any other like warning light? Is that the same ding that comes on for the BMW? See you later, Orange. I'm ending the live stream anyways in a few minutes. That's gotta be scary. Every time you start the car, you might hear the... Unless you go ahead of the curve, and before you turn the key or press the button, you already put your seatbelt on before you start the car. See you later, Kwasi. Ciao, man. Have a wonderful day, you too, man. The rest of your day, because it's afternoon for you. So this is what you're doing after delivery? Yeah. Now we're going home in our civilian car in Japan. It's funny. Every manufacturer has bad vehicles. Volvo has fair share. Yeah, it's true. I mean, every car has its faults and glories. I don't think there's a single brand that's like perfect. Even like supercar brands will have their stuff. Like I've seen some of Matt Armstrong's videos when he's like rebuilding Ferraris. Like they're built like with just wishes and good luck. It's like everything is the bare minimum. The welds are awful. Like everything is just like kind of crappy. I try to drive like a human, got a warning in the dash. I've seen a video, Moha, of a guy like during Christmas putting like a sticker of a Christmas tree around his dashboard with all the lights on. He puts it on and it looks like, you know, there's just the lights on the Christmas tree. It's funny. Is there any racing on this game? I was just driving a rush hour. Yeah, there's actually, it's just racing unless you put a mod. This is a mod. This game is called Assetto Corsa, and it was originally a racing game. But it's been out for so long now that people have added all kinds of mods, including a almost 100% one-to-one real-life Shuto Expressway, the Japan highway, and they put traffic in it. So you have a point system that's right here on the top, so you get points as you cut traffic through the lanes without hitting people. And it's a server, so any people can join me online and play with me. And then you have a point system where you get the, you know, records and the best, your best points. Nothing is worse than Mercedes-Benz. Oh, we're almost at the pits. Serious, that thing is a box on wheels. I never owned a Mercedes. My dad just bought the first Mercedes. He's liking it so far, but granted, it's a brand new Mercedes, so obviously it has to be good. Let's see if I did a good job. Oh, most. I'm on the line. Darn it. All right, we're here. We're our Cadillac, looking beautiful at night. All right, guys. This game aged very well. Yes, it did. I agree with you. There's racing in the city. Yes. It's funny, Cyberfan, because like the new Assetto Corsa Evolution that's already out in the beta, they're adding new free roam this year because of the popularity of like free roaming. So it's interesting that, you know, they would do that. Stop the wipers, turn off the car, and just like get the wheel kind of on first gear, and then it shuts down. I don't have a button here on this game. Let's turn off the lights. So where's the link tree? It's in oh, it's not in the description of this video, is it? I think it is. No, I think it is. My link tree is, let me check. Where are you, Leonardo? Are you on the, you're on the horizontal. Let me check. No, just a Discord. Yeah, let me get the link for the link tree. Copy. Where is it? Copy. And paste. Save. Okay, so the description of the video should be updated. It's not in the Discord, but oh, actually it is. I posted the link tree today in the passenger chat, the passenger seat chat. I put the link tree, in fact, today in the morning before I started the live stream. It is there. Oh, I wasn't reading the TikTok. How long have I been missing my TikTok chat? Oh, it's been a while. I'm sorry, guys, on TikTok. I haven't seen your comments. Wayne, what car are you driving? I was driving the Cadillac CT5. I'm not inside of a car. I'm in my home office. How did you do that with the dashboard and that? Mason, I have a tutorial on my channel. I don't know if you guys are still here, but... Sorry I've missed your questions because my chat window here wasn't working. In any case, I'm ending the live stream for today. I might come back tomorrow. I will come back tomorrow. The game was Assetto Corsa, and I was playing in the No Hesi server. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that later. In the let me do that now in the live stream on the vertical as well. The Discord link is not even here. All right, just put it there as well. Hey, how you doing, Pluxtonoon? Oh man, you joined, and I'm just about to end the live stream, man. I'm sorry. Well, I hope to see you later, man, and I'll be back tomorrow, so you guys stay tuned for that. I hope everyone has a fantastic Monday, and enjoy your holidays if you're here in your break today here in the United States, and I will see you tomorrow on the live stream again. Stay safe, guys, and enjoy.